Hello and welcome back to Age of Wonders 4. We are continuing on with the story mode today. We've got ourselves off on a pretty decent start. We've got down 2 extra cities and we are getting ready for war. We have a lot of grievances. We're going to move on up here towards Fredric the Twice Cursed and burn him at the stake. Take out Resurgence before we sweep back down and deal with these frogs. We just dealt with the Crusader host. We're on turn 30, 31. Start on an end turn, end on an end turn. End on an end turn, start on an end turn. I'm always getting these backwards now. I can't keep anything straight. All right, let's get these guys in here. Can I move you and you? I'm going to do that just so they heal a little faster. All those other dweebs are going to be fine. We get our Pyromancer joining up into this army. And I'm pretty happy with that. We have room for another hero, so if we can, I'll start another army, but I don't foresee it happening super fast. Let's get the market because that's going to be expensive. You're going to grab Town Hall level 2 because it's worth 10 gold. I need 300 bucks for one of these guys. You're angering me, Smogabog. That's fine. That's fine. My mana income is not great either. We lost a lot of conduits and stuff. These guys are really being pushy. Pushy, pushy, pushy. But that's okay. We're going to punish them for it. Everybody's building. You got an Ancestral Seer Hall. And then you'll probably wait a moment. We're cruising through turns in this campaign right now. But I feel like it's for all the right reasons. I think I'll just burn this city down. And I'll take Resurgence. Resurgence is huge. And it's got this really cool pit it's inside of, so. You have a change of heart. You don't want to be a defender. No, I want you to be a defender. I like that idea. Your destiny shall be fulfilled. Now, you guys don't have any of this stuff boosted. You need 2 farms for like all of it, so ergo. Claim that. You're doing like not great on a lot of this, but it's fine. We're going to grab the market here as well. We're going hard on money at the moment, honey. And what do you need? 3 farms, 3 farms. 3 farms. That shouldn't screw up my attack plan here. What are your armies looking like? He's got this, so he's got this big army of like 1,200 points. But all the rest of his stuff is not too bad. Or I should at least say all the rest of the stuff that we can see is not too bad. There is our Flaming Blades. And our next book, which is going to be the Tome of Fey Mists. Giving us Fey Touched, Staves of Mist. We're going to get Mistlings in here. These are going to replace our Skirmisher units. Absolutely grabbing this guy.
The mist conceals all. It obscures vision.
I am going to take Fiery Arrows first, though, because I did lock that in. You got a market. A lot of these things all scale off of foresters. And I am not having a lot of foresters around right now. They're all going to be over here, but... You know what? I'm gonna go with the Wizard's Tower. Give me that Imperium. I'll have you grab Quarry Forester. Let's go with another Forester. Coastal provinces are better. This guy is trespassing me again. All right, we're gonna just hit him. We've got the Justified War here. We get a plus 20 Imperium for this, which is literally a third of our Imperium right now. We came to Enora in search of redemption. Oh, this is the Desperate Measures quest. That's fine. The other guy should be super stoked about this. We'll see how he actually plays it. Shoot, I really should have cast that before moving up here, but such is life. I hope I get that off. Caught a bit of your stream. Love the vibe. Would be cool to join your server. You're obviously a bot. Mods, ban that man. While your scouts patrol the borders looking for the revenants, you hear the familiar croaking of Daffle Day, righteous Mugarth Smogapog. He chants, his skin shifting in colors as relaying a message of its own. We are pleased to see you joining the crusade against Fredric. The troubled waters near resurgence are treacherous to navigate. Yet if we sail together, our landing will be triumphant. It is customary among my people to seal an alliance with an exchange of food and men. He continues, revealing a large banquet with presumed delicacies of the crusading croakers. What say you, Mugarth Smogapog? His skin now reaching a yellow hue. Shall we feast in friendship? A paladin? But I give him a pyromancer. What? This is my own war. You're next, buddy. Listen here, buckaroo. You're next to go down. My city is under siege. Yeah, I guess I should have expected that to happen. Can we save it in time? Answer to that is yes. Food shortage, sure. Hero, okay. I like how he offered me that alliance and then also rivaled me. You want my city? No? It's gonna be a no for me, dog. Let's build a shrine. I'm desperate for mana. And then before he can bring down anybody else, let's fight these dweebs. Appleheart sees that man. I invite you to my philosophical debate on cats and just join this contract and don't bother with the fine print. Yes, I would like to talk about these cats in more detail. I thought this guy had 2 undead titans. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, spaghettos. I mean, the bright side is it means I only have to fight 1 undead titan at a time. These entwined thralls are meant for the front line. The scout is not designed for combat at all, but he can give offensive vanguard to people, so why not? Oh man, the goblins never get old. Will you be able to make that? I think you will. Greed. 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 See what they do. Resilient Incarnation. What is... Oh, +1 defense, +1 resistance. Oh no, I sure hope you don't spend the entire turn killing this summon I made. That would be really bad for me. It definitely wouldn't let me get all of my troops into position. And also, you didn't manage to kill him anyway. Boo, 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 boo. Well, fireball, fireball, fireball. Problemo solvemode. I'll take that. Why not? No, you gotta get closer. You gotta get closer. I could phase, but I don't think that's a good idea. This guy's weak to fire. Probably should have cast that True Strike earlier, but what are you gonna do? Are you stunned? Bleeding, remorse, soulbound, taunted. Aha, you already attacked. What if you had even more things to confuse you? He says, wasting all of his mana for no good reason. Ooh. Slowed. Well, actually, if those vines just sucked up a Titan charge, that's probably a pretty good reason to have used them. Excellent. I can actually get in position here now, too. Like, can I cast this on you guys? Oh, I really screwed up my positioning there. We'll move you back. We'll move you back. So there's strength and regeneration on them. Now you can move forward. Start hucking needles. I don't know why I decided to huck needle at that guy, but let's taunt him. Okay, let's not taunt him. That's the way it's gonna be. Well, I'm gonna cast that. All of these guys are now bleeding, covered in hostile wild growth. Okay, this build is kind of nonsense. How much do I want to get up in her? Probably a lot. Ooh, man, those critical hits. We're feeling them, that's for sure. Seal that guy. Oof. Oof. Getting beat up with a couple little guys there. Illogical. How we doing, my dude? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Barb, crit build is fun until you're faced with full construct armies. Yeah, I don't love construct armies. They are the bane of my existence. Rocking some Minecraft today. Wow, okay, interesting. Deep cut. I can appreciate it. How was your crafting? How was your mining? Let's burn all these guys. Shield of Faith. I guess we're gonna ring up you. Kind of want to get right on this lord with him, but I'm afraid of what that's gonna mean for the likelihood of this guy's survivability. He does have regeneration and he does have strengthen. So there's options. Some days you just need to mine. We do yearn for it after all. Or so I am told. You know what, man? We can just summon more units. This summon is insane. Like, I could summon a tier 3 unit with full movement. Pew! Swing and a miss. Can I kill him? I definitely can. Without a shadow of doubt. All right, that's their leader out of combat now. This dweeb is done. We can get precognition here. And, well, I guess let's just start slamming this dweeb. Huge hits. Hoog. Oh, my bird. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my god, that guy's just resurrecting. Oh no, he's not. Yeah, that's exactly what I was worried about. Well, that's gonna cost us like 300 mana to get him back. That's a bit rough. What did that damage to him? What did do that damage to me? Radiant bolts with frozen. He's an elementalist. Interesting. Very interesting, but stupid. Kill this skeleton. Get a flank on him. I love that we managed to create all these vines, all these thorns, and then we lit them all on fire. Let's go for you. Put them together so they get overwhelmed tactics for the extra critical hit chance. That scout's obviously not going to do much for me, but... Woof. I'm going to try to stun him. Oh! It was a bad idea. Okay, okay. Bop, 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 bop. Hey, you really ain't getting much in the way of good hits here, are you? Well, I'll take your 40% crit. Why not? I'll take that flank on him because it almost kills him. And honestly, I think let's just double up with that. Feels like the right choice. And then we'll have our little dragon come up here. You're on fire. You're on fire. You're not on fire. But if I cast this, it does a bunch of bonus extra damage and actually triggers Berserk on you, which is handy. I'm a little bit worried about my dragon right now. Ooh, thank God. That Titan bow, that could have done serious dragon damage. Draconic Rage triggers. Ooh, man. That guy loves one-shotting Entwined Thralls. I think that's 2 he's done that to on the map. Scout might as well just go for these little babies. We're gonna nuke them, light them on fire again. That guy's got slip away for sure. What, I don't know what it is with the computer, but man, does he ever love taking slip away. I feel like every single time we fight anything now, it has slip away. I'm gonna phase and then I'm gonna stab him. Teach him a lesson. You can kill that scout. It's not a very good javelin. Okay, we'll go in there. We'll go in there. We'll go in there. You don't have shield bash. You're just gonna defend because I don't think that's worth taking the hit. Ow. We take a big shot there, but it opens up his flank, and we get to finish him off. Okay. Obviously, losing my hero, not so good. Losing all these other guys, that's fine. Getting triple legendary on those guys is very, very useful. All units in the army heal 5 HP every turn. Fantastic. Very good item. Returned with noodles. Noodles. And at least I don't lose that corpse. So we need crypts. Oh my God, and then so much mana. He was a really good level, which is kind of criminal that he died. But he's still got like all of his gear. Yeah, he's level 5. Which is a higher level than I can recruit, so he is certainly worth trying to bring back. Okay. What else did I lose? 2 Entwined Thralls. I'm just gonna grab another warrior. And then he's a warrior, and then I'll summon a Entwined Thrall. That makes sense to me. There's the other undead titan. Ooh. And he's in a big army with a ton of white witches. You guys need to heal right now. You know what? I might as well just put him in here for now. I have enough to get a hero, but the problem is I need to also be building constantly. So let's build another boosted market. And these guys can chill for the round. Andy Bryan, hello. Enjoy that ramen carbonara recipe you sent. Printed and pasted on the side of the fridge. Yo, I love that. Carbonara is so good. So good. Didn't have time to make anything fancy today. Used a packet of ramen with peas, carrots, and leftover ham. I mean, that's still at least a little bit fancy. At least a little bit fancy. I think it counts. What am I saving up all my stuff for here? A spirit wolf with guardian spirit? Friendly animals get bonuses? Yeah. Let's get gold per kill. Ay, 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 ay. 2 heroes. You made a wizard's tower. That's berserkers. I'm gonna take that. This is 12 versus 6. It's gonna be 12 versus 2 if I let those guys come down. I can hit them, but it puts me in a position where I am then stuck. Now, the flip of that is I have Swift Marcher. Exhausted for 2 turns. Oh, that's a gamble. What do you guys actually have? 3 white witches, a titan, bunch of architects, which are admittedly a bit of a pain. I think I have to attack one of these stacks at the very least. And I feel like the big stack is the smarter choice. But boy, is this a risky move. Ooh, okay. Here's the good news. We got a map with a pretty good split in it, and they are absolutely splitting. So his support units aren't going to be able to back up all of these guys. Necessarily. I know that's a bit weird, but I want the obscure on all my units. That way we can also get that precognition. And honestly, let's get one of these guys cooking right away. So, how do I keep this stack baited away from everybody else? If I can do that, I can win, because they've only got 1 healer over here. But many healers on this side. think I need you in the middle. You there and you there. Let's see what they do. These guys might fall back and go for the center lane. Or they might just summon a bunch of Tesseracts. Giant slayed his own guy. What a doofus. Wow, man. That skirmisher just got Tesseract to hell. Tesseracted to shreds. Did they buff Tesseracts? I thought they took way more damage than that. Maybe they do, but... All right, let's just choke point. I mean, this army's job is more just to, like, buy time. I think. Take that retaliation hit so that this guy can forget to use stun. Javelin him to hope for poison, not get it though. Oh, I have so little mana. I gotta bind prison back here because I need to block all these casters. Otherwise, I'm just going to get hit with so many freezing blasts. If you go here... It's okay, but it's not great. Dude, the fact that the White Witches get freezing blast on a single move is gross. I don't care for it one bit. Mystic Blast! Marked. I think I'm going to regret doing this. Well, let's see what happens. You're going to shield wall for the homies. All right, what kind of trouble am I in? You're going to heal him. Okay, that makes sense. You're going to run and then freezing blast my dragon. Negate it. You're going to heal him and remove both stacks of burning. Oh, gross. You're going to heal him and remove both stacks of bleeding. Gross. You're going to heal him. You're going to heal him. Okay, this is all mostly expected. I'm going to get absolutely rocked by Tesseracts. There goes my Entwined Thrall, who then also becomes a zombie skeleton. Because that guy's special ability is always turn everything into skeletons. I don't love the state of this. Nor do I love the state of Florida. What do you do? Triple strengthen on that Tesseract. What? 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 No, sir, I don't care for that at all, in fact. Not in the slightest. Alright, this homie can knock down this dude. Which does mean I have a 100% hit chance on you now. Blight resistance, immune to poison. Blight resistance, immune to poison. Blight weakness, not immune to poison. Miss. Sick. I'm gonna take that 100. I'm gonna take that 100. Spirit weakness, critical chance 10. 23 damage, 18. I'm gonna take that damage too, even though you have a lot of healers over there. What am I gonna do about this absolute trash fire over here? I think I actually have to kill this Tesseract because I am really afraid of the amount of damage it's going to do. This Twine Thrall is for sure dead. You actually have poison already. If you go here, you can't see any of those guys? They look much bigger in the diagrams. Oh my god, I gotta hit you with everything just to not get taking 56 damage. All right, I can't imagine that defender lives another round, but no, my vines. They weren't all meant to go on that turn. Weren't only half of them meant to go? Maybe I cast both of those. That guy just keeps summoning more goddamn skeletons. I am not a fan of it. Ow. And my defenders are both frozen. Yeah. Decide what I need to kill here first. I can get rid of this healer completely because he's got immortals. So I think we do that. Let's give them precog. We're getting in trouble now, boys. I can light all these dweebs on fire. Probably not a bad idea. I know I have a defender here that I really need to deal with, but I think we're going to be in a baby step scenario. Worst part about this is now my flank is open. Let's go there. 4 damage. Okay. You're going to do big damage, but thankfully they're all precogged. You are... Okay, 4 times burning removed sucks. 2 times burning removed sucks. Okay, I really don't want him to die. He's been super valuable. Rude. Ugh. Okay. What are these guys? Are undead? No, they are too. I'm like, how the hell is he healing so much? 50%. 50% to hit. 100% if you move. Is that a tree in front of you? It is. All right, I'll allow it. You're pretty heavily debuffed. I can remove that for free. Yes. Okay. Good. 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 You're gonna Mystic Blast him. We got to get rid of this Titan. This Titan is like priority numeros unos bagunos. I want every laser to fire on that Titan. Ow. All right, that's the big threat. You know what? I'm going to be cheeky about this. I'm just going to take that as a heal. Fire Wyvern, I think you might run. And just like chillax for a turn. You're gonna hide behind a tree. None of these guys have resurrect, I hope. Oh god, no, they do have more Tesseracts! Tesseract knocks my Pyro to half HP instantly. Oh, it's not looking good. Not looking good for the old Pyro. No, he's dead. All right, well, I'm glad we got the dragon out of there because the dragon would have gotten absolutely fricasseed. Just flambéed. You're frozen. What if I teleport here? Honestly, my policy right now is just get the hell away from these Tesseracts. It's kind of the only thing I'm thinking about. I don't want to be anywhere near those Tesseracts anymore. I could, but I don't think it would be a very smart idea. You have a heal, but only in a turn. And I don't know if I'm going to need to use it down here. I guess it would make more sense for us to rejoin our forces kind of up on this hill over here. So maybe I should just give these guys like True Strike and increase crit chance. You know what? I am going to do that. Because those defenders have really high crit. And I'm going to hide you for a turn, Fire Wyvern. I don't like doing that, but it's what I'm going to do. Option I have here is to run. We have swift marchers, so if we route, we never die. That guy's frozen. God damn it. Beautiful heal there. Should have moved. I should have moved and then cast. Now I'm gonna get stuck. Probably. I'm gonna do this. I think that's actually gonna hit for more damage. Almost killed him. Let's just stun this guy. Yeesh. One down, one stunned. I don't know. I still have a hero available in this map, so there goes my War Shaman. Certainly not gonna say it's impossible. I can also heal people with this guy, which is really something I should think about doing more. Like, super good use of this Summon Entwined Protector is to drop a heal. Who's left here? Sunderer? You can guard. You can guard. The frozen. So, if I said like here, 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 and here, huge heal. Put the Oracle in the foliage. I've actually got their army split again here, so this is actually pretty winnable. As long as I'm a little bit smart about it. All right. Great. Okay, they double Tesseract that scout and then kill him with another unit. Oh yeah, man, this is no problem. Boom, boom. I should have cast precog here. Let's move you up. Let's move you up. Let's move you up. Let's precog this group. Trigger Immortal Ward. Fire blast him. Wow, this is such a bloody fight. Tactics. I love this precog ability. It's so powerful. You crush him. This guy's got the heal again, so why don't we just cast that? And then if I go, say, here and here, I could cast True Strike on this whole group, plus Fortune. We can run up here. We can shield bash that guy and miss. Excellent. That's what I was hoping for. It wasn't. That's a lie. This warrior could go down. much damage are you going to take if you go over the hill? You know what? I think it's worth it at this point. I'm gonna light them on fire. You're gonna cast a heal. You're gonna pre-negate. He's gonna go into defensive position. Okay. And the big thing here is I don't really have access to him in the back, but I could fly over him onto these lucky flowers for extra crit damage. Sorry, extra crit chance. I could also summon in all those spikies. Wow, nailing that 15%.
Huh?
Am I better off casting that? I guess so. Because those vines are also going to stop them from running. And cast bleed on all of them. And weaken? Yeah, it's pretty much going to stop them completely from doing anything, actually. Here come the crits. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay. I did lose my second army here, but... for a good price, he no longer has any army. He has like these 2 units, and then he has 1 white witch over there. So I guess I'll make it more warriors, more sunderers. Get a little money back. Hear me out, Wog. It is such a fight. I really had to focus on that one. Face changing's a tactic. It's just not a very good tactic, but still a good tactic. Still a tactic. It's true. It's definitely not the best idea. I could snipe those 2 heroes. We're going to for sure do that. Raising cities gives you bonuses. That guy is back in action. You've made a Pyre warrior. Like a pyromancer. I really like those pyromancers. Kill these 2 heroes. Take 0 damage to do it. Get a Band of True Sight and an Architect's Staff of Steel. That sucks, but that's good. Not really as good as what you have, but you do get a level up as well. Let's grab you weakened. Come back into our own territory to heal, and then we can start sieging next turn. Capture 2 heroes. Start marching these guys up. Start marching those guys up. You're building, you're building, you're building. I want to cast Entwined Thrall, but I also need so much mana right now. Fiery arrows, mistlings. Oh, ignite. Ignite is so good for single targets. 3 research cycles. I'm going to grab Ignite first. Basically just because it's like more presently needed. You're going to build a quarry. You're going to siege from my own territory. That's really nice. I've yet to decide whether or not I want to spend any money on it, though. Cities may expand further. We'll get that one eventually. Mugarth gets Adept of Chaos, which is great. Critical hits deal fire damage and burning to the target and adjacent enemies. I mean, I wasn't actually thinking about giving him these attack abilities, but he does attack a fair bit. Summons gain natural regeneration. Oh, wow. Support abilities heal more. I really like restoration here. All friendly units heal and get strengthened, plus any other buffs that you can stack on that. That being said, I actually don't know that that's that many buffs. I don't think it is that many buffs. Well, honestly, Chaos Empowerment might not be a bad idea. I think that's going to screw up my build, but things changed. I'm not giving you my city, dude. Also, stop trespassing on all my domain. Super rude. Enemy knows only one tactic. Sacrifice the left side of the army. What do? We sacrifice both sides. Hard pressed on my right. My center is yielding. Impossible to maneuver. Situation is excellent. I am attacking. That's how I feel a lot of times in this game. Like, well, I'm just getting dunked on constantly. Yo, how'd you get 2 guys back that quickly? Here's the good news. If I win, I get the city. Here's the bad news. They have ballista towers and catapults and caltrops. And arcane battlements. Which... actually, it's not that bad. No, it's not great, though. I have 1 army. Well, definitely my goal is to get the hell out of the range of these ballistas as quick as I can. As a wise man once said, not a lot of flora on this map to cast all my druid spells, but I guess we do make trees, so. Like, technically, he is marching out to me. Or at least technically he is meant to be marching out to me. Does this ability trigger at the end of my turn or at the beginning of my turn? End of my turn. I think I'm going to do this. What's really stupid is I'm casting Strike Important. So I could have gotten True Strike on that shot, but... you know what? I guess I'm going to do this. The unfortunate thing is that has now left me flanked to all those attacks, but it does let me send out a bait unit. And I do have like double shield wall here. What if you guys all had... you already have double stacks of fortune. So giving you triple stacks doesn't really make a lot of sense when it stacks only up to 3 times. Mage, archer, berserker. None of them can hit me this turn. I'm not going to cast any spells. Summon spiders. Okay, that's good. He's coming out front. I don't like how much damage I'm taking here, though. That hits me? That's a flank? I gotta disagree on that. I don't think that's a flank. At that range, that should not be a flank. But what are you gonna do? I don't make the rules. If I did, you better believe there wouldn't be any dogs playing basketball. All right, let's create a bunch of vines so that I can't enter their place without taking a ton of damage. That seems like a good idea. What are you going to do? 32% chance to stun. I just smack him. %, 60%. Gee whiz. Can't get my flanks at all here. Really? You gotta go that close? Okay, you can 60% him from there. Oh, you're so diggity darn close to dying. Do I immolate you? It feels like that would be such a waste. But also, you can't cast spells if I kill you. If I send him there, he's dead. Because he gets shade makered in the side on a flank with a Titan bow. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I hate slip away. I say that. I actually love slip away. Just really angry about how much it's been screwing me lately. Oh my god, he casts bleeding on my entire army. That would have been great. That would have been great to avoid. A mass bleed. And thorns on everything now as well. This punk. Okay, I do have another precognition here. So you better freaking believe we're going to be casting that. That's a summon, but at least the critical hit spreads burn. Everywhere I go is caltrops, so I guess maybe those thorns aren't such a big deal, and I'm just being a baby about it. Stun, so that guy doesn't have to lose his precognition. Go here, get overwhelmed tactics, and hit that javelin. I'll go for him. This guy's just trying to be a bait anyway, so. You're on fire. You're on fire. You're stunned. Do I want to vine prison these guys? Look, I just had such a monkey moment. 5 living vines. God damn it, man. The one character I needed that to spawn next to, instead it spawned 4 around the skirmisher and 1 next to the tower. Now I'm gonna get shade maked. Hex of Broken Spirit, yuck. 1 vine down. All right, thank God at least they're going for vines. God, precognition is so good. I could probably move forward and summon an entwined thrall back here. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think that's precisely what I'm going to do. Hit you with the javelin, give you the thunder defense. Give you the 1, 2, 3. Knock him out the box, Luke. Knock him out. I guess I'm going to move up here because at least it will also spread goodies with all my guys. And then why don't we empower you? So you're on a flank. Not a flank. Okay, never mind. I thought you were flanked. I think I'm going to just send you up here and have you start working on that tower. I know it's not necessary, but... we have so many debuffs. Ah, grazed. He might just burn out though. Or he might just fade away. Do I have any 10 cost spells? No. So let's save that for another Vine Prison. Burning removed, thank you. Very cool. Alright, that was not too bad. Get rid of you. No more shoot me in my flanky. My flanky don't want to be spanky no more. I think I'll just start having these guys move in. You can shield bash him. Friendly undead. Only friendly undead. $50 he has slip away. Oh my god, he doesn't. Kill him. Kill him right now. How pleasing. Boo, 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 boo. Well, you're not immune to poison, so I'm gonna hit you. I guess this would be the time to Vine Prison. Just because it might pin some of those archers down. And it did, in fact, do exactly that. Boo, boo, boo. So many bleed stacks? That's a kill on him. Okay, hold on. Where are my actual troops? Here, 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 and here. So if I go here and here,
Huh?
and then cast this, that's a total party heal with precognition. Javelin him, kill him. Great. Fireball him. And then follow it up with a couple magma shots. Here go all my summons. Ow. Oh, that was pretty good. He used his AoE to wipe off my entire precognition. Pretty clever. Get the both of them with bleed damage. Honestly, I need to work these towers down as well here, so. Kill him. Kill that tower. Get on top of him so that we're doing damage. These guys are vined. Oh my god, we just took so much damage from that. If this guy's stuck out here, though, we also have the advantage of, like, the wall is in our favor. Huge hits. Perfect. Perfect. This Entwined Protector summon is actually so good. This might be the new best spell in the game. Because it's a summon that can heal, can tank an insane amount of damage, and does decent damage because it's tier 3. Like, it's so good for so many reasons. Burn. Javelin. Fireball. 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 Massive heal. Forgot to bring this guy in. He's gonna just bleed out. Oh, he almost got killed by that ballista. He might die from poison, in fact. Javelin, summons tier list video win. We'll have to see about that. Oh, sick. This guy just hit champion as well. Oh, he gets the critical medal too? These are some good crits. These are some good crits, baby. Towers do cheat when it comes to flanks. It does seem to be the case, right? A mod with more flaws? Ooh, I really want to do more modded playthroughs. Spider wand. Tier 1 spider. What am I going to do for this city? I can't raise? Requires an army. Okay, I can raise. Brilliantium, Helheim. Yeah, I think I'm going to burn this city down. I feel that it has served its purpose. Got a couple of warriors now up here, getting the warriors when we win fights. I don't really have the mana to afford that right now. You guys are going to heal. That's fine. We can deal with them after we've dealt with everybody else. I got enough money from that we can hire a second hero. A battle saint, a spellblade, or a warrior. I mean, we already have a warrior. A spellblade could work. We could take a fire-based spellblade. And crit. Take fire revocation. Range of 4. What's it otherwise? 1 hex radius? Gain defense or sundered resistance. If he's gonna take cascading evocation, sundered resistance is like pretty good. 12 damage. This is like literally double damage though. 90% chance of inflicting burning with his base attack. All attacks, sorry. You're gonna take initiative chaos. 10% damage against targets that are burning. Guaranteed burning. 90% chance of inflicting burning. What's more important? It's probably cascading. Honestly, the dots seem like they're very, very valuable for us in this build. Which is so funny. I'll give you some padded plates. And then... honestly, I don't think anything needs to change on this guy. These goblins are like... they're rolling perfect outfits. So rare such a thing happens. Fortifying Governor for Helheim or for Stag Spirit. Let's put it in Helheim. I think it's both of our characters are Fortifying Governors as well, so... Zealoteer at the top for summons. Yeah, probably at this point. Should probably cast Fiery Arrows. 2 years ago, putting Zealots on the top would lead to a fight. Yeah, but now they absolutely slay. All right, so this absolutely rules now for guys like you. So this Sunderer has Blight Blades and Fiery Arrows and Poison Arrows and Searing Blades. Skirmishers are crazy good for us, man. Once we start making Mistlings, oh my god, our Mistlings are going to be disgusting. If we took Book of the Stormborn, we'd have Lightning, Blight, Fire, Chain Lightning. We'd have Blight, Fire, Chain Lightning. Man, no wonder they are hitting like absolute Mack trucks. This is going to be a skirmish campaign for sure. All right. I believe I need to continue my war march as best as I can. There's a Pyromancer around here somewhere too. You can go in his army. You've created a marketplace. I'd love a stonemason. You can annex another province. I'd love a... I wanted to build all foresters down here. There's a pasture here, so I'm actually going to take that first. 2 gold to complete this. So let's do that and then get the crypts going. Get that crypt keeper going. 11 mana. Jesus Christ. Cheese and crackers. Staves of Mist gives Fey blessings to our... Are we really going to have much in the way of spore units? That's a good question. Is this multiplayer? No. We're playing on the story campaign. The first of the story campaigns. In Archon's Prophecy. I don't really love any of these. Just trying to think what support units we're going to have. Oh, we're going to have Druids of the Cycle. So, actually, this is very good. Druids of the Cycle are going to be like huge in our build. I'm desperate for mana. I'm also desperate for stonemasons. I'm going to build a stonemason first. And then I'm going to be like, why do I have no mana for the rest of the campaign? And people are going to be like, because you're an idiot. And I will say, that might be true. We have a lot of warriors up there. Thanks, Bear. Where are you going? Honestly, I might have to burn down Brillantium just so Helheim and Pyre have places to grow. Starting to realize that might be the case. You need more quarries. You need more foresters. You need more quarries. You need more farms. What's over here right now? Quarries and mines. Let's build a quarry. Dum, dum, dum. Bum, 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 bum. Do you have a full army? You have 3 warriors up here. Pyromancer. You need a war shaman. He wouldn't take that in the middle of this, would he? No, he's just going to burn down a bunch of that land. Here we go! Here comes all their heroes and all their support units again. The good news is that support units are pretty easy to shut down, so... Death to Revenants. With the Realm Trace, I assume everyone will play this map in order with Angelic Transformation. That was what our first attempt was Order with Angelic Transformation, and I gotta tell you, it sucked. How did we get a Desolate map here? Yeah, Angelic Transformation saw us get absolutely trash wiped. Okay, none of their team is melee except for like this one Guardian. Oh, you have a sword. You have a spear. Still, I have like 8,000 warriors. 8,000 little goblin Chad lords. I need fear no man. The witches told me not to fear any man of woman born. As long as this guy was not untimely ripped from his mother's womb, we should be fine. Hey, nice job not casting any of your spells here, Agent. That was really smart. Obviously, they're going to heal up because they have 8,000 support units on their team. Not much I can do about that, but these guys decided to separate from everybody else, and that I can do something about. Ooh, actually, that's a bush? Yeah. You can't get close enough. That's sucker butts, because that's a shade maker, and I don't really want to go face off against a shade maker at that range with a fire wyvern, because he will get blasted. I'm not sure how to handle this. I'm gonna be honest. This unfortunately does not light people on fire. This does, though. Da, 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 ba, 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 ba. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna find prison all these support units. I know it's foolish, but if they can't move, then like they can't do anything, so. Oh, nice. And I got him to summon his stupid Tesseract back there. That Shademaker missed both of his shots. Good, good. All right, Smogabog. What? God, diddly dang it. Flank. 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 What's more worth it? I guess just stab him, because you might do like poison or something. And that archer is pinned. I need to move up a lot. Oh, he used that trap card at me. $39. It's not very good. Wailing on that architect a little bit. Now. Fortunately, I'm just going to have to take that bleed and that bleed. I can phase with him to avoid all that damage. And then proceed to phase in a location where I don't have vision on anything. So I guess I'm going into defensive mode. Whoopsie. Do I want to put a healing root on this warrior? You're a rookie. So probably not. Let's just keep it rocking in the free world. Now I'm pitching a certain author, clutching her pearls and swooning. Yeah, I guess Macbeth doesn't really hold up so well in modern times. Sort of changes the meaning of that line. Playing on hard, enemy zealots have quite high damage, bogged down by relentless crusaders. Yeah, they also had the challenging plus difficulty on this map originally, so which thankfully they've been kind enough to no longer have. Well, you might as well go for the flank. I shouldn't wait for that far flank. You can kill him, except for the fact that he is slip away. Oh, unless he slips away right there. All right, I have to do this because it literally bleeds their entire army. Kill him and he can't cast any spells. That guy gets killed the moment he tries to walk away from him. So I don't really need to worry about it. You guys, just do some damage. Huge damage on this warrior, man. That's my legendary guy? Oh, man. 7, 5, and 5. 6, 4, and 4. I don't know why. It feels like he hits for so much more. I mean, I guess he has 60% crit chance. That might be what's doing it. I got a funny feeling that might be the reason why. That's a lot of damage for you to take. I don't know that I want you to go in there, buddy. I don't know I want any of you guys to go in here right now. What if you just hang out with your homie? And you both get shield walls, and then you come up and you cast heal on him next turn, if he lives. Mostly them being there is stopping them from being able to get out of the vine prison. Wow. Huge heals. No. Can't believe this, dude. Yes, man. The defenders with the crits. They're out of control. Yeah, go for him. Why not? All those units are Whiteborns. They're all healing a ton. No, you're going to go there because this guy needs to come up and throw a javelin at him. Fireball. Recognition on these three, because that guy's a summon. And then step in and strike. Now, I do have a question here, which is if I immolate while they're all in these forest tiles, will they be lit on fire? Sadly, no. I guess it was the pyromancer that did that previously. I wasn't sure because there's like flora, if the flora would ignite. Dude is tanking. Tanking. These Chad Lord defenders are absolutely unstoppable. Chad Lord warriors. I might heal with you to give that guy the heal. Nukes from orbit. I really like the battle music we're getting today. Feels very epic. Okay, Architect's down. I think I will take that heal. Safety first, after all. And then honestly, as long as we don't die to that architect dome. Summon spider, that's what you use your turn doing? Are you for real? Oh god, I should not have autoed this. Oh no, okay, he actually ran out the one character who was wounded enough that he could die, so. Oh, dude, those javelins are like heat-seeking missiles. I actually can't get over how good they are in this build. That doesn't count as him marching out. You have a crown of fortune. Would you be better with a mask of accuracy? 10% accuracy, 1 resistance, 1 defense. I think so. Now here's the real question is, what do I want to get down here? To play which must not be named? Yeah. Hot potato, orchestra straws, puck to make amends. Black Adder reference. Just don't say the name of the play. It's like I spent most of my life in the theater, and the only time you're not meant to say the play is if you're on stage. Now, one might argue that I am on stage. Just a digital stage. But I'm not going to argue that. Support abilities. I think I'm going to take summons, get natural regeneration and 20 max HP. Gives us the Rite of Fury. All units get hastened and rituals of strength. Honestly, man, if we have barbarians, I think that's the way to go. That was my original build for this idea, so let's stick with it. And let's siege this godforsaken city down. I'm gonna harass the defenders. And should I undermine the walls? No, but I will burn the battlements, actually, because things being on fire is really good for us. You guys are gonna come up here. Oh, sick! I got a free fury! Archers with fiery arrows and poison arrows. Oh my god, my crypt is made. I do really need a tavern down there. Can I resurrect you? 350 mana. You don't want to, like, sell me a bunch of mana, do you? Not for a good price, you don't. It's okay. That city burns down. Boom. We're gonna have to free that morbid temple because this other guy is for sure gonna try to snake it. Let's grab mana up. No, dude, you're not getting my city. We're now evil. But you know, that's debate. We also have our second army up here. This guy is trespassing me again. Can't believe it. Oh man, we made so much cash from doing that. And I can start queuing up Zergs. I'm gonna do that. We also have an insane amount of Imperium that for some reason I'm not expending. Okay, I do need road building. Raising cities grants 1 population to your cities for every 3 population that was raised. That would have been really smart to have taken before I raised that building. But alas. Coast, river, and water count as +2 food. I don't think any of that exists here. Yeah, absolutely 0 of that exists. Well, honestly, dude, if that's the case, why don't we just start building? Pick another mine for the money, honey. $400. You know what? I'm going to need a lot of Imperium to flip this city. Point thralls are ready. War Shaman is ready. War Shaman, I would like you to build a road to Stag Spear. What do you need? Nothing. You're actually doing very, very well. You have a nice blend of all resources. Orbit Temple scales off of research posts. This scales off of nothing. For now, I'm going to get the farm just so I can grow a little faster. It's fairly unnecessary, but... Guys got 4 guys back. Okay. Bruh. Just made like 4 heroes in a single turn. I'm not a fan. I can't say I'm a fan of that at all. Let's get a mana obelisk in here. This guy's going to keep building roads to Stagspear. And then he's going to run the rest of the way here. You know what? I'm going to force march him. Force march costs less mana is pretty nice, but... Okay, we're kind of wounded. Yeah, he's got like no melee troops. I think I'll be okay. 4 more bodies for us to loot. Facts. He is marching out. He's got so many damn units though. So much power, but it's because it's all in his heroes. Particularly his main hero is level 11. Ah, and he's got catapults. Yuck. Catapults make precognition a lot worse. I mean, as long as we precog this turn, I think we can be okay. I really wish I had some heal spells for these guys. Cannot get in range of that catapult tower to save my life. All right, you're gonna go there then. Nothing to raise on the map either. I like how depending on the map you get different types of trees. Like, because this map is all like burnt down and I don't know, like badlands, it's all dry shrubs. That's really cool to me. Oh, absolutely, you're casting that, and then we're following that up with an ignite or an immolate, whatever it's called. Huge damage there. For the rest of you, not sure what to do. I should have buffed all them. This guy, like, there's good reason for him. Do you have Demolisher? What's your deal? You do. So I can actually break walls with him. Oh, and they do have some caltrops? Oh. Just not at the gate. Oh, that's kind of neat. I guess that's realistic. $13. $14. Really? That bad? Why can't I move you back? It's not like you stood on caltrops. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna risk him. I'm gonna risk my biscuits. Yes. Okay. Our warrior's gonna get killed, like, no matter what I do. I think we're just gonna do this. It's fine. You're gonna shield wall. You're going to fire revocation. That's great. Okay, so they're all that critted as well. Did they also take blight damage from that? Dude, that rules. They did. So they did fire, but because he, because of the crit, it also triggered Primal Savage Strike. Wow, that's so good for that ability. I love it. Gets better and better. I'm just going to put you in the back and put you on a shield wall. I don't really think that's the right idea. I could summon spiders. I could just summon an Empowered Awakening. You know what? Let's do that. At least then I can put someone in here. Start harassing those mages. I guess what we'll have to do. My God. Oof. Cats, hello. Taking a short visit before you nap? Just like your namesake? Will EU5 be on the agenda? Oh, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, we're probably going to play Vicky 3 next week as well. Because I think they're getting a DLC this weekend, if my calendar is correct. I'm not sure if that got moved, but... Oh, this Fury is toast. Yep. No, a Tesseract. I hate these Tesseracts. Oh, they do so much damage. Well, at least he shot his own guy with a flank. Wow, you guys are doing a terrible job. It's like not hitting me at all. My Fury died from I'm not sure what. But I'm sure they deserved it. Do I break this wall down so that everybody can come up? I really want you to just charge these guys because you're for sure going to kill somebody. It could give you striking portent. Still a little bit far. I could just phase. You know what? Let's do that. With you. And then I'm going to hit that guy because if I crit him, which I didn't, it would splash damage, which it did not. All right, screw it. Striking portent. That guy's got slip away. This guy's got slip away. They all got slip away. Well, you'll take a lot less bleeds there. What? You didn't kill him? Are you for real? Boo. All right, well, you might as well go there and throw a javelin. Swing and a miss. I'm scared of this Tesseract, man. And look how much damage it does. I think Tesseracts need to be nerfed. They feel like they're like overly strong. I'm just going to be a coward and I'm going to hide back here just to give myself a little bit of range. You know what? Maybe I can vine prison them all. I don't know if that will shut down the Tesseract. I don't think it will. But it might confuse it and cause it to attack a summon. Nope. Kills my defender. I mean, honestly, I'd rather the defender than the hero. We're taking a lot from Giant Slayer there. Draconic Rage kicks in. These guys all get HP back from attacking vines. That guy slips away. That's a really unfortunate timing for him, though. I'll do that. I think this Oracle could just kill this guy. Aguda, aguda. Up. You got more vines. Who got more vines? You got more vines. It's vine time, baby. Well, I guess you're charging. And I guess you... are also charging that Shademaker. But then I become scared of what's going to happen to you, so I cast Natural Regen on you. Oh! I got Tesseract! I got Tesseract real bad. Now I need another 350 mana that I can't afford. All right, burn, burn, burn. Thank God for our dots. Summon on him. Bonk. Dun, dun, dun. Honestly, just absolute jams in the music department today. That's rough. that's I mean, at least we get the city, but it sucks to keep losing heroes like this. 23rd of September for the new National Awakening DLC. Okay, they must have pushed it back a month. And I just did not update my calendar. Or I put it in the wrong month. So maybe we'll wait. Oh, I'm going to be like moving that week, so. All right. Well, this guy's dead. Architect Hammer, Shielding Robe, Motivating Seer. That's a nice one. And a Panther Mount. I'm not really enjoying this Wand of Undead, so I'm going to take the Motivating Seer on you. Between the wounded Fredric the Twice Cursed, last words are spoken as if in a feverish umbral dream. The stars are fading, the divine light devoured. A blackness thickens, absolute and all-encompassing. The well eclipsed, forever desiccated. Suddenly his eyes tear open and his hands cramp violently. Stay with me, brothers, he yells. My sin must not stain your souls. Flee the ceaseless void. Cedric expires, his body resting as it has found peace at last. Yet you know the works of Urath can be deceptive. Sanctify the location. Stir the darkness. I don't have 160 mana to spend. Having witnessed the defeat of Fredric, Miothera shares her thoughts. May you find peace at last. Your compassionate heart did not deserve such ill. You've done the Archons a great service today, Mugarth Smogabog, even if they won't openly acknowledge it. I can see emanations of the pathway of ascension. One shift. The path towards Amnora continues. Pathways of ascension has failed. And then we're going to migrate this. I don't think I want Devout Revenants with Architects of Shadow. Sick, man. The city, it looks like it's like got tentacles coming out of it, kind of. Fredric is dead. Fredric is Deaderic. You're gonna need more stuff. What do you need to make stuff? Actually, honestly, you probably should just make a tavern. But quarries, farms, foresters, got the whole kit and caboodle. Grab that as a forester first. Yeah, I'm gonna build a granary instead. We have enough money if we just want to like remake someone. And honestly, I now have 4 heroes unlocked, so I probably should just build another character. We have a defender and a spellblade. Battle Saint, a warrior, and an elementalist. Let's get the elementalist. Steel Blast, Spirit Orb. Sorry, what am I wearing? Fortune, Mask of Accuracy. You have Robe of Resistance. I'll give you the Crown of Fortune. An Inspiring Band. Spirit Pulse is not really good for me, so I actually am going to give her the staff. I mostly like her outfit, but I think we'll change this helmet to something more shamanistic. Something more appropriate. The horns? Honestly, I kind of like the mole hood. She's gonna be a wizard. The hat's too much. Let's go with the mole hood. And I like everything else she's got going on. It's a good vibe. She tracks. We are going to reset your skills, though, because I want to take Disciples of Flame, because I've never seen the Flame Tree yet. Chaining Evocation or Blast Evocation. Deals damage in a 1-hex Burning Savage Strike. Deals damage to a target enemy and 2 others. Oh, cool. So this is like Chain Lightning, but Chain Fire. 20 damage, 20 damage. What do I get down here? Wildfire. Deals damage to target enemy unit and cascades to adjacent enemy units and repeats. So probably blastification would be better for us. It's more of like a fireball. I can then also get both sides of this tree. Attacks gain sundered resistance. Attacks and debuffs gain status vulnerability. Magic attacks gain 10% damage. Magic attacks inflict 1 burning, electrified, or sundered defense against targets already affected by the status effect. I kind of like that because it just means we super stack burning. I mean, we're going to get like all of it eventually. You're going to want those searing strikes. Everybody, basically everybody is getting searing strikes. We'll go sundered resistance for now. I think we'll try that out. Watch the anime Takopi no Genzai. It was brutal. Not recommended. All right, we'll skip it. You get a fine. You get a fine. Everybody gets a fine. Had an enemy Doomstack Architects and almost wiped out an army 3 times stronger than it. I mean, as long as you like stand in front of those astral constructs or whatever they're called, they are really weak. Like if you can get on them, you can burn them down pretty quick, but it takes a lot to do that. You think you're building an outpost here? Oh, my dude, you could not be more incorrect about that. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's not happening. That is absolutely not gonna happen. Enjoy your victory while it lasts. You will be the next to fall. Actually, it's funny you should mention that. I don't have a justification. I have this many things against you. Oh, you also have a lot against me. Ugh. All right, now I have a moderately justifiable war. But I really need to rebuild my army before we do that, so we're gonna do that first. I'd also really like to get some of my heroes back. And we should be able to re-clear the Morbid Temple. I think. Whoops. Oh, well, I guess everybody's doing something anyway. So this army cleared. Oh, and I own it now automatically. Oh, great. Well, then I'm going to attract population and we're going to take that over. Do I also automatically own this? I do. Are you the one that I want to have it, though? Magic origin units require less golden mana. Honestly, I don't think it matters. You have 2 mines. You have 1 mine. You have 2 mines. You can't reach it. Let's give it to you. You're an elementalist. So you have 2 elementalists and a war shaman. You need this berserker. Probably 2 warriors. Should have rushed that bathhouse for that berserker. Units built in the city gain 2 physical damage on non-magic attacks. This effect is increased for single shot attacks. Well, that's kind of nice. But I'm going to get a monolith. I also have enough to resurrect one of my dudes. No. I'm 3 men off. We do have our berserkers, though, who have blight blades and searing blades. Boy, that's a lot of damage, man. That's double because it's increased for single shot attacks. So this berserker literally does double damage, and then if he crits, he does another 8 blight damage on top of that. That's nasty. Hugely recommend it. Was 10 for 10, but not for everyone. Physiological, psychological violence there on screen. Okay, yeah, like Berserk. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, ah, yes, Berserk. I love Berserk. Even though it haunts my dreams forever, but it's still really good. Annexing a province gives you an animal. I don't think I want that. Casting a spell reduces the cast of other spells. I take that. Oh, we have the Fae book. That's why. I was like, what the hell are we getting that from? So we'll resurrect in a moment. And in the meantime, at least we have these armies coming out. I feel like I should probably like swap out this Sunderer, but it does so much damage. I think until I get Mistlings, there's no reason to do that. And I probably won't switch out these warriors until I have double berserkers. And even then, I might not. Double entwined thralls, maybe? Are we playing a goblin race? We are, yes. We are goblin wildfire druids. So we are planting trees and then burning them all down. It's a bit of a back and forth process. I need to expand my city cap. Otherwise, I will take penalties in one turn. Well, let's keep going for a bit. Story and characters are terrific. Art is good. Just 6 episodes. Okay. Beta take. Berserk is mid. It isn't even finished. Jareth, does somebody ban him? I will not. I will not have such slander beaking in my chat. All right, let's get some palisade walls up here. What does this city do really well? Farms and forests. Interesting build. He has 0 quarries and 0 mines. Aha. Curious. Very curious. Honestly, a Feywater pond right here would kind of go hard. Staves of Mist. Savage Strike for Oracles, Pyromancers, and Fire Wyverns. We'll get that eventually. I do want Mistlings, so let's start picking them up. We'll cast that. We will also then resurrect Fierce to the Night. We will join this Berserker. And God knows who else. Well, I guess we might as well join up with these guys for now. You're at 800. See, my biggest threat right now is that he has all these armies and they're just like rampaging wildly through my terrain. Industrious Governor? Sure. Honestly, yeah, okay. What is that, a farm? Make that a forester. Abort that. Here's the flip. I need to get the Fey enchantment if I'm doing this, because otherwise I won't be able to see anything. And I will be suffering in my own cities from Fey shenanigans. Dude, he didn't just build an outpost. He built a full city here. What an absolute scum frog. That's just lured. All right, we're going to go after him. We're going to beat him up. Claymore better than Berserk? I disagree. Claymore is good, but it's... I think it dramatically pales in comparison. I don't know. I couldn't even finish watching Claymore. I just kind of got like bored partway through. Is this slander if it's true? Berserk isn't finished and sadly won't be finished? It will be finished. It's being finished. They just had to change, you know, the main guy died, but he passed it on to his disciple. 17 versus 18, 19. It's a lot of daylight spears. So here's the problem with these guys. They don't take a bunch of bonus damage from fire. These guys take a bunch of bonus damage from blight. But mostly these guys don't take bonus damage at all. Cool. Staves of Mist looks good. I like that effect. That's a warrior. Oh, actually, no, you should be moving up. Make me more berserkers. Finally, for a first game of Age of Wonders, is there a general rule of thumb for how many and where to build outposts? A general rule of thumb is anytime you see a magic material on the map, you want to build an outpost next to it. Anytime you see a wonder on the map, you want to build an outpost next to it. Unless your city can reach that. As for win, like, there's not a general rule. It's not like the same thing like Civ is like, oh, if you don't have your second city out by turn 10, then you've already lost the game. I've gone like 50 turns with only one city. You could still come back. I generally try to get my first outpost up in like 6 turns if I can, and I would generally say like move like 1, 2, 3, 4 to 5, move 5 tiles away and build an outpost that you want to make a city out of, with the idea being like your city should grow sort of like 2 in all directions, where like they can grow 2 towards each other. Obviously, like the cities in this game don't really work like that, because sometimes you have long cities, sometimes you have wide cities, sometimes you have fat cities, sometimes you have tall cities. All cities are beautiful. I'll say there's part of me that's like, if this place keeps growing, Stag Spear would need to be destroyed. I didn't realize how big this city was. Also, how much space it required. Like, this is size 14? I can basically grow to here. That'd be a big city. You also have to consider stuff like, you know, if you're playing nature, if you're playing mega cities. Nature has the special ability where it's like cities can expand to provinces 2 further away, so... Don't roads already cost 3 movement point for me? 4. Let's get that. I love road movement. It's my favorite ability. Where'd he go? He's right here. Okay. Do we attack him now? This is the debate we're going to have to make. City can reach that location soon. Don't let those magic materials lie follow for 20 turns. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, right? You can build an outpost and then tear it down. And magic materials provide a lot of good value. He actually stole a tranquility pool here, so that's why he built an outpost, is because there's a tranquility pool. Absolute rat. A dirty dog. I can teleport through this, but I really don't want to trigger this quest, especially because I can see he's already got his borders right up to the Pathway of Ascension 2. And I know how awful that fight is, so I'm gonna kill this frog before we keep going. I want to have this place totally secured. We'll take Soulport. I'm gonna burn down Citadel. I might burn down Brillantium as well. Considering my city cap, I think that makes the most sense. Then Helheim can expand out here. And here. Soulport can expand out here. Actually, Soulport's going to have to take Citadel's spot. And Pyre can kind of like fill out this gap. Stag Spear here. And then I'll have like infinite troops. Have more room if I remove that city ruins? Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, you have some good items. You're only 300. So I can resurrect you like next turn. Confession time, you've never actually read Berserk or seen the anime. Was looking at the manga in the store when some random came up beside me to tell you how horrible it was. Said it was full of the Casca Griffith scene. Yeah, I mean, you should know, if you're gonna read Berserk, trigger warning, there is a lot of sexual assault. Survival of sexual assault is like the theme of Berserk. It is the primary theme of the book. But it handles it in a very like fascinating and multifaceted way, because like so many characters suffer from it. But you do have to have like the stomach for it, because it is like, it's heavy. You are ready for more annexations. I get that forester down here, so I can build a Fae thing down here around all these foresters, I think. He says. Even though that doesn't make any sense. Over here, maybe? I don't know. We have like all of our special things scale off of forests, so. You're actually going in there. Yeah. You're a complete army. You're a complete army. But you're untested. Very low level. And you are just a hero. You are angering me. I think I should take this fight right now. That's a major justification, so I get plus 20 for it. What am I waiting for? Honestly? We'll be fine. Only managed 800 meters of swimming in 40 minutes. Yo, swimming for 40 minutes is hard, no matter how much you're swimming. Knee injury said, screw you. If I wanted to hit the 1K, totally fair. That's totally fair. That's a good swim, though. I'm envious. I definitely cannot swim anywhere remotely close to that. So you're like a spellbreaker elementalist. That's got a bit more range on it, does it? 6. Yes, it does. All right, I'm going to perk her on those lucky flowers. We're going to move up these warriors. We're going to move up this wyvern. Bring up the whole gang. Ooh, Fey Blessing. Heals temporary HP, gains a stack of Clinging Mist, and a random status positive effect. Positive status effects. There we go. There's the words I'm looking for. Me speak English? That's impossible. All right, you're going to have to go there. I don't know what I'm doing with that Berserker right now. So I'm just going to put him there. Cast Strength and Regen. I could summon here. Yeah, you know what? There's no reason not to. Oh my god, my summons get natural regeneration now as well. Dude hit me with Condemnation and I precogged it. 2 spells? Oh. He's a goat here. I'm like completely shocked, like, oh wait, no, this is a mechanic that's been in the game forever. You're just an idiot, Agent. Don't worry about it. Well, I guess I'm gonna rush you. And then probably regret doing that. Let's put you there instead. You're gonna have to move. I didn't think they were all gonna go up this hill. Obviously, that kind of changes my plan. Oh, you've got an Exemplar. I am mostly scared of this guy. Because that Smiting Paralyze hits for 50 damage. Now, that being said, it is partly fire, and we do have 3 fire resistance. Here's the problem as well. That guy is a spearman. Yeah, you're gonna move there. I don't know what to do with you. Our Berserker just completely stuck in the back here right now. Nice. Okay, I got that taunt off at least. Triple burning over there. We managed to crit on that strike. You might as well do some dongs. Three of those are on fire. That's not a terrible choice. $20 points. That would leave me with 2 Vine Prisons. It's not a bad choice. How many supports does he have, though? Not that many. He is a defender. On a Thunderbird. Okay. With mass heal. 10 defense. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, he only has one Sun Priest, so I think Immolate is actually a pretty good idea here. That guy's taunted, so he won't attack. He just moves in and takes up space. Nice. Flank your own guy. Summon. 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 Brilliant. Oh, yeah, that worked really well. That was a perfect engagement, basically. Now, who do I want to light on fire becomes my next question. You guys are kind of already on fire, so what if I lit these guys on fire? You're not on fire. You're not on fire. You are. These guys are also not on fire, and that's where the Shrine of Smiting is. But I think I'm going to Vine Prison these guys because they're on their own, so they're really susceptible. You know what? Let's cast it there. It doesn't really mess with my dudes too much. Oh, that's an incredible hostile wild growth. So now there's fire, there's thorns, there's vines. You've got a flank on this guy. I could have my Knight charge any number of stuff in the back here. Let's move these defenders up to start. Should have done the overwhelm there first, but what's done is done. I'm going to javelin those spears. Those are tier 2 spears. So having them poisoned, flanked, critical hit, vicious spirit, burning. It's insane, man. Oh my god. The javelins are nuts. I actually can't get over how much damage these Sunrers do. You have to move into combat to attack anything. So unfortunately, I think I have to do this and this. I'm going to have you flank him. He's taunted onto the hero. You're going to suck up a ton of retaliations if I send you that way. Have you just hit that Steel Shaper Blast? So I could probably get rid of that Daylight Spear. Yeah, let's do that. They'll focus on trying to kill him since he's low HP. Almost definitely this warrior gets killed. But like all their guys are trapped in vines and on fire, and I'm gonna for sure Vine Prison these guys in the back. Excellent. None of them spawn next to the Shrine of Smiting, so the Shrine of Smiting can nuke basically any of my units. Hopefully he casts that on a vine. What do I do with you? These guys all have first strike, so you know what? Just go for him. You got a triple flank. Send the Berserker around here. I don't know what he's doing. Daffel Day is a warlord now. Does he make use of the new tomes? I think so. I think he typically takes Tome of Archons. Yeah, okay. Nuked my warrior from space with that guy. I can't believe none of those vines spawned on him. My hero's dead here too. Unbelievable. Oh, no, he's not. Not yet. But he doesn't have much to go. He's going to be very difficult to keep alive where he currently is. Flanked, flanked, flanked. Flanked. Steadfast. Oh, he still gets a hit when he's steadfast. What a jerk. Clinging Mist. Precognition for 60 HP. Blast! Fire blast! What do you have? You have more of these guys you could summon. You might as well. I like attacking, but not as much as I like summoning Entwined Protectors. Throw a javelin at him and just start smacking him. Then we're just going to stand here and we're going to also smack him. You can't kill him, but you could move here and miss him a bunch of times. All these vines are dying this turn, which means these guys are living longer, right? No. Did I do that on the same turn again? I gotta stop summoning all my vines on the same turn. Ah, man, that Shrine of Smiting is gonna clap cheeks again. I'm worried it's gonna be the Fire Wyvern's cheeks. Here's the thing, if I go here and attack him, all these guys have a flank on me, so I'm gonna have to go here. Let's taunt you. Okay. That was a legendary defender I think I just lost. Man, thank God for all of these insane dot stacks. Should really be using more of my abilities. Okay, you have a Steel Blast. Can't really do much more with you. You might as well just crank it. Okay. That defender gets his kill. That defender gets his kill. Those archers are not currently threatened. That shrine is now threatened. You might as well just kill these archers. Sunderer going for the big critical flank.
Pyre?
Okay. All right. Thankfully, they did not go for the wyvern. My barbarian finally gets to do something. Good job, barbarian. I'm so proud of you. You did good, kiddo. Flank. Flank. The biggest problem with this build is I apply so many effects on the ground with all the bleeding and all the fire and everything. Like, I'm taking a ton of damage from it myself. Yeah, so I lost one of the legendary warriors. But we did buckle his army. And you know what? I got a warrior back. So what can I say? I guess that worked out. I should have this guy also producing units, like pyromancers and war shamans. 3 turns. 4 days. It's actually faster to make guys over here. Oh, this is also a recruiting governor. That's why it's so fast. So we'll heal up. We'll level up. I'm actually going to take endurance training here. We'll send them back to the void. I'm going to not cast that because I need that mana to bring back my hero. Yay! The gang's all here. Oh, interesting. You don't have walls. Yeah, I'll be honest. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure you were going to have walls over here. What sucks is I have to take 20 evil alignment for doing this. Syllabi. All right, you guys have 3 heroes in there. That's too much. Summon Mistlings unlocked. Our next book, which is gonna be the Tome of Glades, which gives us Entwined Protectors, and it also gives us Glade Runners, which is really nice. Not to mention literally every ability in this thing. This is like one of the best tomes, I think, in the game.
There is vigor in the verdant leaf, might in the branch of the yew.
I just
Blessed
got
are those
Mistlings.
who tend to the forests and let this verdant emerald blanket unfurl over the lands. Such guardians of the glade will find that the land...
I'm gonna take Lee Skin. You guys do not need to wait around. You made a monolith, which is helping me with my mana. Get a granary. I don't know how we don't have that already. You've made a granary. Grab a tavern. Flintwall needs a governor. It will be a fortifying governor. I'm being pillaged over here by just a couple of spirits. There is another army, though. So we got to start making our way back to Helheim. And now Mistlings. Okay, so I can summon Mistlings for 150 mana, which currently is like what I make per turn. But it's going to cost 2 turns to summon them. And their base upkeep is 20. I do need a level 2 Wizard's Tower. So I'm also going to need to pump some mana in there. Lot of special improvements we haven't been building. We got to start focusing on a little bit of production. But this should be fun because we should be able to like sweep through him. I'm hoping relatively easy. It's turn 54. I'm like, we got to be through here by at least turn 100. I hope we could do it a lot quicker than that, though. I don't want to be at war with him that long, if I can help it. Shame this city is really, like, cut off at this point. I guess I could always, transfer. So as this city grows, I could actually transfer all of Stagspear over. That'll work. I'm gonna summon some guys here. Because they should be split up a bit more than they are. I want to make sure we at least have like 3 stacks going, so. Okay. Always unstable up here. Look at the tavern indexed. Feywater ponds are cooking. Hero cap increases in 17 turns. We get nobody through the Banner of Lieges, but we've got this entire section locked down. We can push into this guy now, deal with him, and then make our way up. That's what we're gonna do, but we're gonna do it in the next video. Because that's all the time we got for today. That's it for me. Hope you come back, join us in the next one, see how this continues. We're gonna take our pathway to ascension, and well, it's gonna get tough. Until then.